actually what helps us navigate is building the resources that we need to attend to the wound, to the pain, to the suffering without over-identifying with it. And that's a really key balance. Like, how do I turn toward it without becoming it or reliving it? And when we look through the lens of post-traumatic growth, I think, let me just shift it for a second. When we look through the lens of post-traumatic stress, right? What we're trained to look for are the symptoms and the signs of that lingering impact of trauma. And we do want to pay attention to that. We want to know when we're stuck in patterns of re-experiencing, when we're stuck in patterns of avoidance, when we're experiencing dissociation, when we are kind of reliving and reactivating those trauma experiences. That's all deeply important. But what we also need to look at, and this is where we can broaden that lens towards resilience and post-traumatic growth, is what are your strengths? Who helped you survive? What were those key moments in your life that set you on your path? Like, the same questions you're asking me are actually really key questions in the trauma recovery journey, right? That help us look at this bigger picture so that we don't get kind of mired in or kind of caught in the weeds of the trauma-related material. And then we learn to do something very important in the resilience process, which is that we learn to hold this oscillating narrative about ourselves or about our family histories, our ancestors, and so forth. This oscillating narrative that says, these hard things happened. This is how I coped with it. This is who helped me cope with it. This is something I learned about myself along the way. And this is how I use that wisdom or strength that I've accessed about myself to create a meaningful life. And then we turn back towards another hard thing. And then we continue that journey. So I think of it as kind of becoming this weaver that weaves in our struggles and our strengths so that we create this really beautiful, robustly strong fabric.